Good afternoon and welcome to episode 35 of Pondering Fridays with Bina, coming at you from the rooftop of my office. Not so shit. Thought I'd come up here instead of doing it in the office. Today I want to talk about connections and sisterhood. Sorry about that. Okay, got my full attention. So, sisterhood. As many of you maybe know, I've just joined the Future Females office, the inaugural or very first Future Females office set up for female solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, business owners, and it's a beautiful hub that they've created for us. I mean, yesterday we had a little meet and greet meeting and got a little goodie bag. I mean, there's yoga studios around the place and bars and stuff that have given us discounts and vouchers and a whole bunch of other things. It's just such a lekker feeling to be part of such an amazing group. And so far I'm really happy there, which means I might stay for longer than a month. Sabrina ADD. Second, connections. Anybody that knows me loves or knows that I love meeting new people and having conversations. I had a meeting today with a very interesting man. Can't tell you yet because I'm hoping he'll become a client, but as you start talking, he's like, I know this person, I want to do this. And you're like throwing ideas around and like, why can't you do this or that? I never thought of that. Can't you quote me on that? Of course I can quote you on that. And oh, you want to meet somebody in this industry? I know somebody in this industry, so let me put you in contact. Immediately put you in contact. They're going to go on their little mission and do things. Don't you know anybody in this who maybe can help me with that? Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I can. It's about connections. And if there's one thing that I've realized that I think what kind of keeps besides the basic stuff, what keeps my business and my reputation afloat is the fact that I like to consider myself a connector. And because I'm so lucky that I get to meet so many different people from so many different backgrounds and walks of life and industries, that I actually have, and I must, start using it more properly, a database that's, I mean, if I lost all my contacts, I'd be dead, really. So that's about connections. Coming back to the sisterhood, and that, I mean, about connections, I think it's so important about, it's not what you know, it really is who you know. And if you keep up, burning bridges is never a good idea, and I've learned this many, many times, especially with past employers that I've had, and I've never left a job in bad terms, and past employers that I have had, I keep in contact with, and you never know, so don't be a dick. You've seen my card, I've got a stick on the back of it, just says don't be a dick. Sisterhood. The reason for my whole talk today about connections and people and, just being lacquer and not being a puss all the time or ever. I was reminded once when I was working in publishing, my one good friend Lindsay, we used to start work at 6:30. Get to the office at 6:30, and she had a meeting at 7, or like 7:15. I was wearing a beautiful little, what are they called? Like a tight, high waist, like a lawyer's dress. Like a tight dress. And she sat down and it split. It completely split. And she was like, I've got to go to this meeting in 20 minutes. I don't know what to do. I'm like, fuck, I can fix this for you. So what I did was I took out a sewing kit and took my pants off, gave them to her. She went to the hour and a half meeting with my pants on, and I sat in my panties on the toilet in one of the cubicles, stitching her dress back together and waiting for her to return from her meeting. And if that's not sisterhood, then I don't really know what is. And I just remembered that story. It was so funny. My boss Jeremy Maggs at the time was like, "Where's Sabrina?" They're like, "No, she's just sitting in her panties on the toilet, but she's not actually using the toilet." He's like, "Oh, he didn't even question. He knew Sabrina." He's like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense. Tell her to come talk to me when she comes back." And then Lindsay arrives, the meeting went well, we swapped over undergarments, and yeah, great success. So sisterhood, don't be a dick, be lacquer. It's Friday, it's always Friday when I say these things. That's probably why I did it on a Friday, because I'm always in a much better mood. And I want to see if I can show you, there's a black, hold on, show you how beautiful Table Mountain's looking today. Might not be able to see a lot, but oh no, you can't. Can you? There it is. Table Mountain, Tafelberg. Okay, namaste, happy Friday, and be kind to yourself.